Yo, what's going on, Sam fam? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing the 300 subscriber Q&A, and I'm here with someone special. You guys can guess who it is. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, we have Peter. If you guys do not know Peter, there's gonna be a Instagram thing right here somewhere. And not anymore. Anyways, if you guys don't know Peter, get to know Peter. He's super awesome. He's a leader here at our church and a leader at Una Opaxo in Juarez.
That's right.
And he's just a beast, so get to know Peter. And today he's gonna be asking you the questions that you guys asked me. I think that'll be a fun little twist instead of me reading it. So let's get right into it.
All right, so the first question we have for Sam, which I think is great because I want to know this too. Do you have a girlfriend?
That is a great question.
That is a great question, bro. I'm gonna tell your mom.
My mom doesn't watch my videos. I'll let her know about all these questions. But whoever sent that in, thank you for that question. It's a great question. I currently do not have a girlfriend.
Wow.
If I did have a girlfriend, you guys would see her all over my social media and all over everything. She would always be with me. You know, because I'm the kind of person, like when I get a girlfriend, yeah, when I do get a girlfriend, I'm gonna show her off in everything, dude. Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, you know, you guys would have seen her already. So no, the answer is no. But thank you for that question.
No. I don't know how you're still single, bro. Get you a man who can do both.
Hey, let's go.
So our next question, which is, dang, bro, they're getting pretty intimate.
Hey.
Have you ever had your first kiss?
That's a good question. Whoever sent that in, thank you. My closest friends from middle school and high school, you guys know this answer for sure because I've told you guys so many times. And if there's a girl out there that says that they've kissed me, it's a lie. You guys need to stone her or I don't know. But it's a lie, okay? I have not had my first kiss.
Wow.
Yes.
Dude, cool.
I have never had my first kiss. If there's someone out there watching and you haven't had your first kiss, it's okay.
That's right.
Okay? These lips are virgin also. The only thing that I've kissed with these lips is probably my mom's cheek and a couple of hands out there. Because sometimes I like to,
wow.
You get me?
Wow.
I like to do that sometimes.
Like he said, like don't feel bad like if you hadn't had your first kiss. Honestly, I think the most beautiful moment would be for you to have your first kiss at the altar when you get married.
Hey.
That would be dope. Can you imagine just like having your wife there and like.
Hey, that's cool though, like, cause you've never kissed and like that's the
literally,
first moment.
You just don't want to ruin that moment, you know? Dang, bro, they really want to get into your life. Are you looking for a relationship? If not, why? That's a good question.
This is a good question, and I can get into depth because of the and why. So thank you for that question.
Oh, well, if not, why?
Oh, if not,
not
why?
And why?
Okay, for sure, for sure. I would say that I'm like open to talking to people. Not necessarily a relationship, but my pastor, Jimmy, he's always told me like just get a lot of friends, you know? And so I would say I like talking to people, and if anything builds up from there and you know like a lot of stuff needs to happen for a actual relationship to happen, then yes. My answer is I like talking to people, and if something was to happen, then yeah.
Okay.
I'd say yes.
Nice.
What do you think?
So you're looking for a relationship?
I'm looking to talk to people.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I think that's the perfect way to start though. Because if you just like go into a relationship and you don't know the person, like dang, you're gonna be waking up like, what did I do?
Yes,
so,
100%.
Okay, this is a cool question. If it was your last day on earth, what are 5 things you would do? That's a good question.
This is hard. I hate when people say like 5 things.
Yeah. Why not like 1?
Alright, it depends a little bit. Like if I had money,
okay,
I would probably buy like a sports car.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And just drive it like as fast as I could wherever like the Germany freeway, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Whatever. Yeah. I would do that. I would drive it wherever. I'd probably go to Ariana Grande and confess my love to her.
Really? You have a crush for Ariana Grande? Okay.
No, you know what I would do?
What would you do?
I would try to stack as much money and supplies as I could and leave it for my family.
That's good.
That's what I would do.
That's good. Okay, so that's 2 things. You would buy a sports car.
I would buy a sports car.
You would stack a lot of money.
Yes, and supplies. I'm gonna count that as 2 so that I can have less things. So I have 2 more things.
3, because that's 5. 2 plus 3 is 5.
I see that.
Yeah. 'Cause 2 + 2 is 4. Just saying, like basic math.
I'd probably go surfing. I've always wanted to go surfing.
That's cool.
And snowboarding.
I'd go surfing. Snowboarding, yeah.
I want to do those things. Skydive, I feel like everyone has to do it at least once.
We're indoor skydiving.
Indoor sky, this guy went indoor sky. Dude, tell me about that.
Honestly, it was probably one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Let's go.
You know?
What does that feel like though? Like I would imagine that's really weird, like you're floating, but inside of a building.
Yeah, you're like in a tube and like they tell you like pick up your hands and just fall into the wind and like, or like whatever, the wind tunnel.
Yeah.
And like you're there and you're just like, it's harder than it looks, bro. You think you're just like laying there, but you actually have to like position your body and whatnot.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But it's really cool. This one, do you like anyone at the moment? I feel like this is the same person like trying to get like info out of you, like hey, like is he looking for someone? Should I go for it? But
whoever's sending these,
they're smart.
I actually like you,
Oh.
and I want a relationship with you. I want my first kiss to be. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Dude. So, do you like anyone at the moment?
Okay.
Besides Ariana Grande, because we know that.
Right. No, I like people. I love people.
Okay.
You know that?
He's a people person.
Yeah, I'm a people person. I don't like anyone specifically. I'm imagining that you're asking in like a like
Yeah.
manner. But
Like.
I don't like anybody right now. Cause again, I'm just like
There's like a checklist. Like,
yeah. There's a whole process. I'm telling you, it's a whole process that needs to go down before anything actually happens.
Okay, so this is good. What's your greatest triumph?
Hey,
I want to know that too.
That's a good one. What's my greatest triumph?
Yeah.
Wow, that's something to think about. Actually, dude, that's something to think about.
It is.
Dude, you want to tell us about yours? Well, I think.
My greatest triumph. That's a hard question.
Like you can get really deep about
you
this.
could get really deep.
You know,
like, what's your greatest triumph?
Yeah.
Could you answer that? I think my greatest triumph, honestly, like people are gonna say like, oh, that's very like religious and spiritual or whatnot, but dude, getting to meet like God, like in a very, very personal way, like I think that would be my greatest triumph, because once you like find God, like you find yourself basically. That's the way I feel.
Oh yeah.
Like you find your identity and stuff. So I would say like
All right. So after a lot of time thinking.
Yes. A lot of time.
A lot of time. I came up with a good one, which is true though. It's a true story. Back in the day.
Okay.
Not that far back, but in high school and my middle school years, I was really all about being popular and stuff.
Oh,
you know, like I really thought that was the key to success.
The key is to be honest with yourself.
Right.
And so being popular though comes with a price,
right?
You know, especially me being a Christian, us being Christian. There's things that the popular kids do that aren't like in accord with what God wants us to do, you know? And so like my whole high school and middle school years, I was like, dang, I want to be popular, but I can't be because I don't want to risk my relationship with God over this, you know? And so I remember coming home every day and just like crying and like, God, I want people to like be cool with me, you know? And so I would say that my biggest triumph was overcoming that around my sophomore year, I think, or my junior year. And I was like, you know what, like it doesn't matter, you know, I just want to love God and show God in everything that I do, and I'm gonna do the opposite of everybody. That's what my mentality was, is everyone is doing this and I'm gonna go the opposite direction just to show that I'm different. So I'll say that's my greatest
triumph. Good. That's real good, bro. What's your testimony?
So my testimony is there's like a lot of chapters, I would say, to my testimony, but it all started. I don't know if you guys know who Bible Man is. Do you know who Bible Man?
No, bro. Who is Bible Man?
So basically Bible Man.
That's dope.
Yeah,
it just sounds dope.
Yeah, he was a superhero, right? He wore a cape. He had a mask, like a helmet type.
Yeah.
And it had a cross on it right here. His cape had a cross on it. So I went to one of their concerts, like a Bible Man concert, And like I remember that was when I said, God, like I accept you into my life. So that was the first time that I ever accepted God into my life at a Bible Man concert. Funniest thing ever.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like that sounds legit.
Dude, it was funny. And I look back and I'm like, dang, dude, like
Bible Man.
yeah, Bible Man, he's legit.
Wait, was it the guy with the purple and yellow?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bible Man. And then like more into depth, like I was saying about my middle school years, like I would come home and like I was really sad. There was times where I was like, oh God, like why can't I be cool like all these people? And again, it was all like in my head that I thought being popular was the way to go.
Yeah.
You know? And I just remember like coming to church all the time and like feeling like this was where it was at. You know, it wasn't about school at that time.
Right.
And so I remember one Wednesday, I felt so free, dude, like so free.
Yeah.
And we were singing and worshiping, and I felt this supernatural like peace, and it was God, I believe, telling me that I needed to go to CFNI first of all. And so I felt so at ease because I believe that you know that it'll happen.
Yeah.
But even past that, I remember saying, God, I just want to live for you. Like no matter what, I just want to do what you want me to do. And so like I feel like at that point I gave my life to God, and so I would count that as part of my testimony.
People want to know, what is your calling?
That's a good one.
That's deep.
Dang, you guys are asking very good questions.
Dude.
I appreciate
But I feel like you guys are asking it because you want to know your calling. Anyways, we won't get into that, bro. Just go. What is your calling, bro?
That's good. So my calling is to show people, because I feel like a lot of the time people have this perception that being a Christian is lame.
Right.
I remember one time I invited somebody to church.
Yeah.
And they told me like, nah, bro, it's lame, so I don't want to go. And like that really hurt me, you know, because I was like, dude,
Yeah.
like, what? It's lit over here, you know?
Yeah.
And so I believe that my calling is to, you know, be myself, but be who God has called me to be, and to show like his fruits, which is real love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control.
Nice. Set to my memory. That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
and so I want to show people that you can do all of those things, be a Christian, and still be fun and cool. And like I can do whatever anyone else does, you know.
That's right.
But I just do things in a different manner. You know, I speak differently, I live differently, and those are just decisions that I've made.
That's good.
And so I believe that is my calling for sure.